Alright, this training video is all about adding or managing routeman user accounts. To do this, you'll need to be a system admin. You'll go to File and choose System Admin. And then we're going to use the user list. And here I can select a user and edit them, or I can add and create a new one from scratch. So in this case, I have a brand new employee that's going to be using routeman on the computer, not just a driver. I will enter their username right here, okay, and their name and their password. Okay. Here, if they are going to be using Route Mobile on a device ever, I need to choose them as a driver. So if it's someone in the office and they may from time to time need to be able to log into a device to help a driver set up a printer or to test different things or to call the KCS office and work with us with a device that's not working properly, it would be good to go ahead and flag them as a driver. If I am granting full access to this person, they're going to be an administrator, I can select this box right here and skip this whole category down here. They will have full access to everything. Basically, just like as if I hit the Grant All button. Grant all means turn on every control. So one way to give permissions would be to grant all and then turn off anything that doesn't apply to that particular person, anything that is not part of their role at the company. In each of these drop downs, you have different levels. So read only would just make the customers visible. Add only would mean I can see them and I can add, but then edit and add would be that I can make changes, and full control usually means deleting. So do I have the permission to actually delete the customers or the invoices or payments or whatever section we're working in right here? Make sure that you think about scrolling down on this side. There are more check boxes to consider down here. And then up in this corner over here, this is the login system that we have for the dashboard and reports to go. So if you want this user to have access, you will create a username for them, a password. The password on this one has to be a secure password because it's not confined to just routeman software. It's out on the web. So it has to have a capital, a lowercase, a symbol, and a number, and it has to be at least 8 digits long. If you enter your email, we'll send you an automated email that reminds you of your username and password. So it's not required, but it is helpful. And then over here, you would want to flag that person as an admin if they're going to be allowed to, for instance, purchase credits on the company card and stuff like that. Make some of the more higher level decisions on the dashboard. And if you want them to be able to access reports to go, you would flag them right there. All right, when you're done with this section right here, send dashboard data to KCS is kind of like your save or OK button for just this upper right section. And then the OK button is going to be when we're completed with the rest of the user profile. This section right here has to do with their permissions as far as reports mainly, but also queries. And so you can control which folders of reports that person has access to. You may have noticed we skipped the true rep. We get asked what true rep means, and the honest answer is we're not entirely sure. There's a few things that Jack believes it affects, but it was part of the routeman software before Jack even started on the project years and years ago, and sometimes we find it affects something and other times we just wonder. So it doesn't hurt to add it to someone who has a lot of permissions, but we also aren't exactly sure what it limits. And if I hit OK, then Bob Smith will now have a login, and I can log out and log back in as him, and he would have his own user profile. If you were looking to only add drivers, that's a much simpler, shorter process, and something, of course, that we do a whole lot more often. Search the help videos for driver, and you will find one called Users Adding Drivers.